Hey everybody, this is Celeste. It's been a long time since I've made one of these videos, and the last time you heard from me I was doing the HCG diet, and I had managed to lose 80 pounds in a year. I went from 306 pounds down to 222 pounds, so just a little bit over 80 pounds, and silly me. I did not maintain after that in 2011, and I ended up gaining back 90 pounds. So I went from 222 pounds all the way back up to 316 pounds, the heaviest weight I've ever been as an adult. So this year of 2012 has been a year of trying to figure out how to fix what's broken in me and figuring out what's going wrong, and not trying to find just a simple solution that's the quick and fast way to do it, but to find a solution that is sustainable and that will yield the results I want. And the results I want, contrary to popular belief, is not just to lose weight, but to actually be a healthier person. I don't know about you, but I think there are healthy fears and there are rational fears and there are irrational fears. And we all have a little bit of both. One of my rational, maybe healthy fears is I have a fear of going under the knife. I have a fear of doctors, in that I have a fear of being sick to the point where I need to have surgery of some sort. So, one of my motivations here is to make sure that I don't get sick. Um, there are statistics out there that'll show you that 1 in 3 people have diabetes, that somebody dies every single minute in this country of heart disease, and about 1,500 people die a day of cancer. And I believe that these are not just ailments that God strikes you down with and, then you're suddenly dead. I think that we actually create and manifest these diseases in our bodies by not putting in our bodies what they need. And I believe that we have the power and the control over that. And some of us have lost control, and I think it's not entirely our fault. Unfortunately, I believe that we as a society have been brainwashed to a large extent in what we think health should be. It started with the food pyramid. It's completely wrong. There's more than enough science that proves that it's wrong, and that food pyramid is backed by the USDA and the FDA, which are organizations that do not, um, that are not there necessarily for our safety and protection. You have to understand that there are powers that be that are in control of these things that are more monetarily involved. And you can believe me or you cannot, but the evidence is out there. One being that the vice president of the FDA used to be an exec for Monsanto, the national the worldwide leader in genetically modified food products. There's just overwhelming evidence that they're not working for us. And there's overwhelming evidence when you look around and you see the obesity epidemic that we're killing our race, we're killing ourselves. And I don't want to be a statistic. I am a statistic. Right now, I'm a statistic because I'm obese. And I've put myself in jeopardy for a lot of diseases and a lot of problems. But I want to change that and I want to turn it around. I began making healthy changes a little bit over a month ago after seeing the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. I made another change. The first change I made was I started eating the reverse diet, which is eating large meals in the morning and then eating smaller meals throughout the day. So, and at dinner, just eating something very light. I already started dropping weight doing that. And then I saw the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead by Joe Cross. And I was really inspired by Joe's journey towards weight loss and health and to get off his medication, because that should be the goal. The goal should be to not be on medication and not to get sick and not to go to the hospital and not to need surgery. And he lost 82 pounds doing a 60-day juice fast and got off all of his medications, going on a micronutrient diet. And so I started juicing at night. I only juice food after 5 o'clock at night. I don't eat regular meals. And in just about a month, about 3.5 weeks, I've shed 30 pounds. I'm not kidding you. I lost 30 pounds. I'm down to 286 pounds from 316 pounds juicing, and I love it. I'm actually addicted. I don't crave food at night. I don't have any more night cravings. I actually really don't have very many cravings at all for a lot of foods that are unhealthy. I haven't had cheese cravings. I haven't had a lot of sugar cravings. I haven't had any want for meat or desire for meat products. And this is very unusual for me. And I'm adapting to these changes within me. And I think that they're really good and healthy changes. One of those changes is that I have a lot of energy. My libido has increased, which is always a good thing for people. And I feel better. I generally feel better. And the exciting thing for me is that what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do is inspiring friends and family and people to want to join in. I've got some friends that come over and juice with us, and I've created a group on Facebook that is going to be just friends and family who are joining us for the juice fast that we're starting. We're going to do the 60-day juice fast. We're doing some preparation and getting ready and to gear up for it. I may need a new juicer or at least a new blade because my Jack LaLanne is kind of not doing that hot. But uh, we're going to start the juice feast after Christmas, and it's going to be December 27th. And the reason I chose that date is because it's a weekend, but also because that'll give me exactly 60 days until my birthday, February 25th. I want to be off of the juice feast by then so that I can have a nice little birthday and celebrate my new body, my newfound health, and not celebrate it by putting more poisons into it, by the way. It's not so that I can have cake. Although I wouldn't mind having a vegan cake. Anyway, so um, the next question is like, you do a juice feast, juice fast for 60 days, and then what? Do you go back to eating the way that you ate, or do you make dramatic changes? Now, if a person can do nothing but drink juice and herbal tea, decaffeinated, for 60 days, wouldn't it be like a little bit irresponsible and ridiculous and just kind of overall stupid for that person to go back to eating the way that they had eaten before the fast? So, I mean, your body is now completely healthy. It's clean from the inside out. You've probably eliminated a numerous amount of health risks that you may have had, or even health disorders that you already had, maybe not you were even aware of. So it seems kind of ridiculous to me to go back to eating the way that I'd eaten before. So contemplating not only the fast itself, but what am I going to do afterwards is a really big deal. And this is something that the reason I'm taking the time. It's only October now, but I wanted to take the time because I want to know what I'm going to do. What direction is this going to take me in? And so after watching the documentary Forks Over Knives last night, there was a lot of scientific evidence shown and a lot of information that was given. And I've also seen some other things. I've been looking up things about heart health, diabetes, and other issues. And I've been doing a lot of research, both reading, watching documentaries, listening to doctors, reading, and looking things up on the internet. And I think I've come to the conclusion that I've always known that I've been brainwashed just like everybody else in this country, but that now um, I have to kind of face the facts, and the facts are pretty much overwhelming in favor of eliminating animal products from your diet. Now, there's numerous reasons. I'm all for the PETA people who say to eliminate animal products because of the cruelty for animals. I've seen the videos, they're horrifying. The way that we treat our livestock and the super bugs that are being created by giving them such large doses of antibiotics and things like that. These are horrible. We shouldn't be eating as much meat as we are. That's 100% sure. But I don't think we should really be eating any animal products, and we definitely shouldn't be treating the creatures of this earth with such disdain, like that they're just products. Um, and so that's one thing, but that's never been enough of a reason for me to give up meat. The other reason is number two, you got the environmentalists saying that